So, good evening. We're going to start off by playing some Time Warps. I've never actually played this deck before, but there's a first time for everything. Uh, Deck list, as usual, can be seen on the side. And let's get to it, I suppose. Alright. Yes, I would like to play first. I think I'm gonna keep. Not gonna fetch right away because I would like to draw an O land actually. I'm gonna suspend only one of the visions, I think. Tar Pit. Probably some sort of Grixis thing. Against a Tar Pit. Actually, I think I am going to suspend now. Nice pairing. Yeah, it's kind of surprising it would choose a 4-0. Could be fairies, I guess. Time to Dream Crush. Yeah, we'll try to win. Really need another land. That's intentional. Every single time someone's commented on that. Okay, nice. Do I exhaustion here? Or do I just play As Foretold? Probably just play As Foretold, I think. Do I need a white source? No. I think I'm gonna just play As Foretold. If they tap out again, we can exhaustion later. Okay. So they Thoughtseize me, I guess. Alright. Well, that's something that happened. Alright. We stack. I'm just gonna always yield because it automatically increments. Yep, I want to play that land. So even a Toyra West is a good draw by this point. I have a lot of good draws, I think. Alright. This looks like Sultai stuff. Oh, that's kind of brutal. Oh well. I guess we have no cards in our hand. So now we'll draw the vision. Do I actually want to draw land? Probably not anymore. I'm just gonna keep getting basics. I don't want to get like randomly fulminated or field ruined for no reason, I think. So we're gonna draw 3 cards. Let's hope they're good. Yes, I would like to miracle that. That was reasonable. Once per turn. So if I Snapcaster a Vision, does that work? I think it should. Is that even the best play though? Like, so alternatives are cast Living End, or next turn cast Snapcaster, Flashback, Time Warp. It should. It doesn't work. Someone should actually find out. But I'm not even sure that's the correct play. It does not work. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm not going to do that then. I will... I'm just going to Living End him. So this turn, I'm going to draw off Ancestral Vision. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. This turn I'm going to draw off Ancestral Vision, and then Snapcaster, Time Warp, I think. That really is good to know, though. Like, this is definitely something that's relevant for tournament play. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can opt first. Do I want that? Probably. I'm going to target Time Warp. Yo, thanks for the host, Jeff. Play Field of Ruin, Time Warp. Untap. Goes up to 4. So I think I'm going to play Jace off As Foretold and Brainstorm. Oh, that's pretty nice. So actually don't want that one. And I want to put that one on top. And I don't want to crack my Field of Ruin, and I don't want to transmute my Toya West. So very well. I will attack for 2. If they want to spend their whole turn trying to kill the Jace through Field of Ruin, then I might consider shuffling. But I also have Cryptic Command that I can cast off As Foretold, which is pretty powerful. So far, this card's been impressive in the, 6 or 7 turns I've played with it. Collective Brutality. I think I will counter draw. What the heck? Oh my god. Why does it do this? Current target spell, draw a card. This is ludicrous. There must be a better way to implement that. Just look at how many rows there were. Good lord. Yes, I would like to Miracle Temporal Mastery. I did not. That was ludicrous. Oh, so it just stacks. So, our Sultai opponent gave up in that game. Do I actually want Leyline versus just discard? I don't think I do. I think probably we're naturally favored. Sup, it is unfair. You know, you should... How do I do this? I mean, I'm not a fan of... Not a fan of unnecessary use of dialogue box, like extended dialogue boxes. Just more text is not necessary. I like good UI design involves minimizing the amount of text you have to see on the screen. Yeah, that's ludicrous. That's just infinity options, Jeff. Fair enough, D-Stern. I think I'm not going to change anything in this matchup. I think we're naturally good. So, why change anything? This hand is awful, so we will put it back in our deck and draw a different hand. Yes, Mulligan. This is fine, I guess. Not terribly exciting, but Serum Visions is something we want. Taking turns to sweep, I definitely believe that. Am I going to want that exhaustion? Probably. Am I going to want that land? Probably not. Turns? I'm not sure. I would like to respond on Magic Online, has been doing very well with it, but, you know, I think it's a reasonable deck, actually. Obviously, there are certain matchups I don't think you can win in game one, like Burn seems awful. But in general, I think it's more reasonable than I expected it to be. Which, admittedly, is not saying a lot, but... I should have played... Nah. Actually, sandbagging those is better, because I don't want to get fulminated. That's kind of a beat. 8-1 with blue-black taking turns. That's pretty good. I mean, I'm not a turns master. I'm also not an island master, but that's a pretty good record for some turns. Yeah, Chifley, the actual answer is I don't know. I'm probably going to play a Blue Moon variant after this. Second Tarmogoyf? Okay. Well, we're going to... Well, that's good. I mean, so... This card is just Overblown Explorer in this deck. I don't like Madcap Moon because it's bad versus Jund. It does look fairly good for me. I mean, the problem is I don't have a way to get ahead on cards. So I'm going to run out at some point. It's supposed to be a black box. I'm going to figure out what to replace it with at some point, but right now I don't know. So we're exposed on white sources already. So I'm just going to exhaustion them. I have not boarded in Terminus here. I don't know. My gut tells me you don't want to dilute your deck unless if you have a good reason to do so. Yeah, we'll Visions again. Okay. These cards kind of don't do anything. Yeah, I mean, it would be a good top deck here. I don't think the card is that good in general. Um, I bought them both because his cards are bad. Um, we're actually looking for... I'm not sure. Snapcaster would be okay. Ooh, we could have transmuted and suspended now. That might have been better, actually. Why? Okay, so they have decay in their hand. I'm pretty sure. We can snap exhaustion. Does that do anything? Uh... Yeah, I think it does. I'm going to play the land in my hand. To try to get to Temporal Mastery mana. This might be a bad line, actually. Because what's my end game? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, maybe that was a bad line. Yeah, actually, I believe Nicholas was correct. Because now the problem is, where are we going? How am I actually going to win? I need to, like, draw so many good ones in a row now. Yeah, I should have transmuted on that turn. We can still draw out, which is good. Definitely is good. I'm not gonna crack this Field of Ruin until they animate their tar pit. Okay. Yeah, we are in very bad shape, but you know. I guess now I really don't want to draw a land, so I should Field of Ruin the tar pit. Alright. Let's just go thin and island out. So, if they have Stubborn Isle, we are dead. But, you know. Okay. Well, this is post board. We won game one. Okay. Don't want this versus Liliana. This is like okay, but the thing is, I don't even know what I want to cut for it, right? Like, oh, we're not thinning. That's a good point. I don't know about Terminus. You're right. We scried 2 blanks to the bottom, so I actually put 2 blanks back into my deck. Do I want Terminus or not? If I want Terminus, what am I cutting? Like, that's the thing. I don't even know what you can cut in this deck. I don't, like, your cards are pretty valuable. Like, all these engine cards do something. Remand seems medium. It's on the play? I'm going to leave in Remand on a play, I think. But actually, that is a good candidate for a card that might be bad. I will keep... I guess that makes sense, but I don't know what I'm opting for yet. Am I supposed to crack it? Actually, I am, I think. Okay, nice. I'm gonna just suspend the Ancestral. I think it's pretty terrible not to. Yeah, opt for Ancestral. That's exactly what happened. Next turn, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I think essentially you should almost always suspend the Ancestral in this deck. It's just so good in this deck. Right, 2/3 Glyph, that's fine. Opt. That's a pretty good one, I think. All I want are turns. Just want to buy turns. Which, you know, that's the name of the deck. Just play Asfertol with this turn. If they kill it, that's fine, you know. If they play Liliana, that's even actually more fine. Well, not completely fine, but, you know, is what it is. Alright. They escalated. Yeah, exactly. That was exactly my reasoning, Nicholas. They spend their entire turn killing our Asfertol, that's fine. I have to put them on the stack. Yeah, it's a Truckus deck. What's up, Lord Quasimoth? How you been, buddy? Cast with Asfertol. That's pretty good. This will happen later. I think. I don't want either of these by this point. I'm gonna play Prairie Stream untapped. Leave up Cryptic. Yeah, no third land drop is excellent for us. I mean, I guess there is some universe where that kills us, but I don't think it's that likely to happen. I'm not going to burn the Cryptic yet. Don't think there's any reason to. Alright, well, I'm going to bounce draw next turn, I think, just to try to overload counter magic. I'm okay taking one more hit from Tarmogoyf. Like, it's a Sultai deck. They don't have any burn spells. I'm going to let that resolve, then I'm going to bounce draw the Tarmogoyf EOT. I don't want them replaying it this turn if I just do it with their Serum Visions on the stack. Okay, well, this is very good for us. Now they have to discard a card as well. And we can transmute for Ancestral this turn. Well, I don't, like, what if they drew a land off the Serum Visions? Serum Visions gives them a blind draw, though. Like, I don't think there's a reason to risk that. Oh, that's good. That's also good. What's the best way to sequence this? I can Snapcaster, Exhaustion. The world is my oyster, really. Yeah, I thought about counter Bounce Glyph. That would have made sense, I suppose. I wonder what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, whatever. I think I'm so far ahead that I can basically do whatever I want. They'll lose. I'm gonna bottom whatever they looked at. Just warp now? Play Jace off as we're told. Oh, that's a good point, actually. That's a really good point. Well, the deck is powerful enough that carried me despite a few missteps. Time Warps? We're good there. Really good there. Snap Ancestral does not work. This hand is so close to being great, but I think since it's not untapped Blue Source, I'm supposed to mulligan. Would you mulligan this hand? It's pretty close, I think. All right. Do I want that? Probably. I think that hand was too bad to keep, but this hand I kept, obviously. I'm gonna top that. Seacrum Coast. Ah, so it looks like humans. I'll play Toyota West first. Alright, so it's just humans. Just being... I'm not sure this matchup is good. This is probably a matchup where you definitely want Terminus because they're not going to name it in game one. How do you sequence this hand? Well, I had 2 draws, Lawrence. So one of those ones should be 2 instead if you're going to do the computation correctly. But I think I'm going to... Do I... Yo, thanks for the follow, co-op play. So if our goal is that, am I supposed to leave up Remand? Probably not. This kind of sucks, actually. I mean, all of our lands come to play tapped. Why stream now as opposed to Toyota West? Because there's a chance that stream comes into play untapped later down the line, right? Whereas Toyota West is always guaranteed to be tapped. I think I'm supposed to play West, but it's... Yeah, but which tapped land to play is the question. I have a Flooded Strand in my hand. That's why there's a question. They're turn 4 without a remand. I mean, if this is their start, maybe. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but I'm going to play Toyota West. I think that was actually an interesting decision, but... well, I guess... The thing is, Remand's actually pretty poor in this matchup, I think. You know... Oh, we're getting freebooted? That's awkward. Well, they correctly identified that As Foretold is the best card in our hand. This matchup seems not easy for what it's worth. Oh, if they're going to do that, they should crack the canopy first, I think. Yo, thanks for follow Be some MTG. Oh! Oh! Oh, babe. Oh, that's just great. Oh. Oh, I'm just. Oh. Oh. Cheers to the inventor of this deck, Truckus, aka Luckus. Channeling his luck even when he's asleep to me. Thank you, Truckus. Alright. Well, they're gonna just try to kill me. That's not gonna work very well. Obviously they don't. They don't know that I have this card in my deck. Cast. Fairy Stream go. Hope I don't die somehow. I mean, the sad part is, like, I could definitely still just die to, like, a Thalia. Ooh. That's also good. It should name Time Warp, probably? Yeah, that's bad. Yikes. Well... What does that accomplish? Why would I remand that, we're told? I'm just gonna cast Remand if they play a creature. If I do that, I actually just die to them. Right, but I take 2 damage playing Hallowed Fountain. What's your plan then? This is a matchup where I think Terminus is very good, actually. Nice, I only have 1 living in. Oh, I see. I'm dumb. Well... Holy moly! We are going off, boys. What's the best way to do this? I guess I have to tap all of their creatures. Let's see, what is actually the... Well, so if I Field of Ruin the Cavern, what happens? I'll have 4 mana, so I can use Opt to see if... Alright, sure. Well, we don't want that. So I have to use Cryptic Command to... Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I have a plan. I'm gonna tap draw when they go to combat. No! Oh! That's one... I got punished. We definitely were in solid position if I didn't mess it up. So I was supposed to tap their guys, bounce their land. Ugh, that's so gross. I messed up. I definitely messed that up, though. Oh, Rose, I'm going to open a treasure chest for you. as a loyal subscriber to the stream. Yeah, I know. I know. I messed up. Uh, ooh, another remand and 15 play points. That would have been your chest, Rose. That would have been your chest. But we done goofed. I'm gonna put those in. Take out Dazed and Doing and Exhaustion. Oh, I don't want this Leyline in my deck. I misclicked. So could I beat the Malcontents? Yeah, tap bounce land would have played around Malcontents. What else am I supposed to cut here? Oh, Thing in the Ice is probably pretty good, actually. Yeah, good point. I'm going to take out Remand. It seems atrocious. And I'm going to take out... maybe Exhaustion. Exhaustion does not seem great. They still have Aether Vial. It's 5-color humans, Ved. I think Jace is excellent in this deck, Carry Bar. I mean, it's Planeswalkers are just insane in a deck with Time Walks in it. No, Marcus sent me an updated list. I didn't change it myself. What is the last card I should cut? I think I'm going to cut... I can't cut any of the walks. I can't cut Ancestral Vision. I can't cut As Foretold. Maybe I just cut a Cryptic? Don't know if that's good. Alright, we'll do it your way. Not skeptical, or not sure that's correct. I could cut one Opt. Oh well, too late. So the problem with Ancestral Vision is that it gets Meddling Maged. So do I even suspend, or do I just hunt for As Foretold? What do you think? Still suspend? Alright. My gut said suspend, but I think it's actually an interesting decision. Alright. I should not always yield to that, actually. I will actually play Glacial Fortress. Reason being, if I have Miracle Terminus, I think I just want to cast it. Alright. Oh, that's probably pretty good. Okay. Well, that made our answer easier. It's unfair. Clearly the answer is only one right there. Oh, crap. I was supposed to respond, I think. Oh, I'm playing so bad. Definitely was supposed to respond. Alright. Alright. I'll take 5. Hope to draw a Terminus sometime soon. I think I'm just gonna get the island. Is there a reason to get planes? Not really. Yes, this 5-core humans deck looks pretty good. Yes, that is true. I'll get island. Alright. We are certainly taking a beating. I don't want either of those. Do I want to play a second thing in the ice? Probably. Yeah, I think I do. I'm going to just throw the one with 4 counters under the bus. So, yeah, we need to find something soon. Well, looks like the Ancestral's not going to happen, which is lame. Oh, they chose as foretold. That's an interesting decision. I think I'm just dead to the Kumbal now because I didn't find anything really. Like, so what happens this turn? I block here. So I messed up game 1. I don't think this game was really... Yes, we lost because I didn't respond to Vial activation as well. So I would have seen that, What the hell? Alright. Yeah. Ultra Mega Dead. We messed up. By we, I mean me, of course, but... Yeah, no, I was supposed to opt in response to that. I just forgot for a second, and then, obviously, once Thalia happened, it sucked. Oh. KW tuning. Looks like a keep. I think basically any hand that has Ancestral Vision plus Suspend, you're supposed to keep. The Ancient Enemy. I think we are going to die. Hope they don't have Eidolon, but, you know. Nah, we're Ultra Mega dead. It sucks. I call them like I see them. This matchup sucks so much. Um... I guess I'll try to block Eidolon, because that's a hope. That's a way I can hope to win. Yep, Ambush Viper time. Literally the same set as Ambush Viper. Well, it's kind of nice that they didn't have a land to prowess that, but we are also still just in huge trouble. Well, time to exhaustion them first. I mean, what else am I going to do with that Snapcaster? This is awful. Well, I assure you there are 4 Jaces in this deck. Or 3 Jaces. Sorry, I lied. Fake news. There are definitely 3 Jaces in this deck. Sure we can. We have to be very lucky. Well, those are not the droids I'm looking for. Okay, well, that was awful. I believe I want a lot of cards. Maybe, do I want Terminus? Feels like I do. Take that out, that out. This sucks. Nah, I believe my play was correct. It just didn't play well. That game. What else can I cut? I think I'm gonna cut. Oh, Days Undoing should go. Yep. Maybe Cryptic sucks, but well, Terminus is good alongside Leyline. Like that's why I want both, I think. But I'm gonna shave one opt. One Jace, I think. Maybe I shouldn't cut AJs. Alright, I'll take out Living End. Cut a Cryptic. I'll go down to 2 as foretold, but I think you still need one in the majority of your games. I mean, we can transmute for a Living End, but if we're cutting down on as foretold, it's worse. I think is the theory. I'm going to just cut all of the Cryptics. I think just too many 4-minute spells is a good way to lose. I'm going to try this configuration, but no, I don't think you can actually cut Ancestral. Okay, nice. This hand is pretty good. I think Thing in the Ice is good. You don't like that As Foretold doesn't trigger Thing? Alright. It is unfortunate we don't have a Leyline play, but I don't think mulling that hand makes sense. This is pretty good for us, actually. I'm going to just dispel whatever gets cast. Why is it a questionable keep? Also, why did our opponent shock and not cast anything? Okay. Do I need a transmute for another ancestral? I don't think. I mean, I think it's bad, but I think Mulligan again is probably Mulligan that hand is wrong. That is what I believe. I'm not really sure what's going on. Can I afford to take one? I'm going to take one. Alright, so the reason not to block is it forces them to use a bunch of resources to try to kill the thing in the ice if I don't block. Otherwise, it probably only takes one spell. Okay, well, let's go flip our thing, I guess. Don't need that anymore. So I have to dispel that. And then they're forced to have another bolt plus Lavamancer activation. I'm actually going to keep that Field of Ruin, I think, because I just want to kill both of the white sources. Do I care? Don't think I do. I care about them pathing this, I think, is the only thing. Nah, I think playing around the off chance that they have path in their deck is better. Well, assuming they don't have anything, they're just dead as heck, so... because... I just Jace bounce their guy with Dispel backup. Or I could Time Warp. I guess Time Warping is marginally safer. I guess I'll Time Warp. I'll cut one more As Foretold. Leave in an Opt. Do I leave in Thing in the Ice, even though they might have Path? The answer is probably. This card is just so good versus them, though. It's just like an easy way to win. Now, I'm glad they didn't have Eidolon, obviously, but, you know. I'm going to take out one Jace on the draw to put the up back in. Well, yeah, Thing will probably be Healing Salve at least, if not more. They sometimes have Lightning Helix, George. Alright. If I'm not supposed to keep this hand, I don't even know what I'm doing with this deck. Deflecting Palm would be bad, yeah. Man, creature. Another Leyline of Sanctity. That sucks. I have to suspend. Destructive Revelry. Man, they have so many creatures. Opt. Okay. Really hoping to opt into Terminus. Actually, I might just block here. I'm just gonna block. Thing in the ice. Alright, nice. Blocking Lavamancer. No, letting the guy resolve first if I want to fetch planes is horrendous. For what it's worth. I mean, do I even need Terminus now? I don't even think I need Terminus, for what it's worth. It's another thing in the ice. So I'm going to snap block. How is snap that risky? Like... Temporal Mastery. That's good. Okay. So now the question is... Well, I guess we can see what we draw. Hopefully there's some good cards. Yes. I will cast that for its miracle cost. Do I go to 8 to opt? I think I do. Just want to land for the Time Warp, I think. No. So opponent has Swift Spear, Goblin Guide. Do I attack, put them into 3? I don't think they have palm. They would have palmed me last turn. The question is, do I double Field of Ruin them? I'm gonna field their Stomping Ground, I think. No, the lists usually play 3 mountains, Ved. Yeah, I mean, cutting them off of green, I think, is correct. I like leaving up Snap Opt, I think. Oh, that's the 3rd mountain. Good beats. We beat Burn 2-1. The matchup seems very bad, actually. The Leyline overperformed there, I believe. Jarfly's easy. Oh, quick join. Quick join. Haven Track. Wonder who is. I guess keep. Really not impressed with these Glacial Fortresses already. Huh. Ugh, that's gross. Wonder if it's red-green. Probably is it red-green by this point. Okay. Well, really, I need to opt into a land here. We can brainstorm these back, hopefully at some point. It's E-Tron. Do I keep that one? Feels like the answer is no, because tapped land is very bad. There's 18 mana sources left besides that. I think I'm supposed to bottom, but it's obviously... Oh, boy. Are you joking? The top lane is so bad. Like... I disagree with you, but that's okay. I mean, we had 2 looks in it for an 18 outer. You can do the math on that, but it actually is pretty good, I think. I mean, you guys, I think it's ludicrous to keep that on top. Well, there are only 18 left. If you do the math, I think it's actually reasonable for you. All right, so hypothetically, they side out creature removal, which means that gains value. I'm gonna side this out. You're just repeating what Kai Bud said a long time ago, Prometheus. I remember that quote as well. Maybe I don't even side Interminus. Well, when Kai said it, there was a very specific thing going on where you didn't have 1,000 cantrips in your deck. You have to remember that aspect of it. You can't just like take what he said out of context, in my opinion. I'm not gonna side in all of the Terminus. I think I'm gonna. Remand is good versus Chalice. I'm gonna set out remands. I'll set out one opt for Terminus. I think this hand is atrocious. This hand's also bad, but Chalice on 1 is very good versus, and Chalice on 0 is good, Chifley. I'm pretty sure they have 4 Cavern, Rossholm 1. They also, like, if they just Tron up, they can play multiple spells. Yeah, I think they will definitely leave in Chalice based on how these games played out. Pithing Needle. Okay. Do you think it's gonna name Jace? Alright. Did we side a Jace out? Nope. What do we do here? Probably suspend. Probably just want both of those. Yeah, there are no Hercules Recall in his deck. Again, like, I didn't make any changes to the list that he sent me, but this is like a corner case scenario, I guess. It doesn't seem good to me. Alright, you can take one of the walks. Hercules is better than Stony due to permanent base hit. I don't know. That could be the case. I mean, like, this is certainly an awkward situation to be in, but I mean, I frankly don't see ooh, that's bad. 5, 12, we go to I mean, this is probably the matchup where you would rather have Hercules. I guess Affinity, you would also kind of want Hercules. Alright. I didn't play Miko. Like, this is super awkward. Like, I think I don't even know what I'm drawing to anymore. I guess I need a Terminus. But this Vision is dead, which sucks. Two, three. So I can field their Eldrazi Temple. And then try to Miko into Terminus. I'm going to Miko in their combat, right? Doesn't that make more sense? Do I kill Temple? Probably Temple. I guess I could kill Power Plant. Oh, we do have Cryptic Commands in our deck for those things, so it's not hopeless. You can attack. Alright. We got killed. Well, that kind of sucked. I mean, I don't think that second game was particularly competitive based on how our hand was. But obviously there's a lot of small things that I can do better that are going to add up a bunch. I do think this deck is sweet, though. Payback for yesterday. Oh my god. Alright. I mean, this is a keep. Call of Shan Yu screaming for revenge. Don't believe I need another Time Warp here. Ah, red green Eldrazi. That's gonna be good. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a few things that are awkward about this deck. I think it's pretty well built. Obviously there are issues. I mean, I think the Toyo West engine is pretty strong, so you have to play it, but obviously there are times where it's not great. Do I want to trade? Guts is no. But the issue is, if they have Thought Knot, then they can take the As We're Told. Alright. I'm gonna just block with the Snap, I think. Okay, nice. We're probably not getting Thought Knotted then, which is fine by me. Okay. So the only issue with Toria West is that it's a really crappy land to play, but it's pretty strong besides that, I think. So I don't know. I'm hoping they play another medium creature. Oh, darn. I'm not going to pay 2 life to cast Serum Visions. What? Oh, they might just be dismembering their own Obligator. Obligator. Or that. Maybe I should have taken 2. I don't know. Ooh, gas. Let's draw some cards. Right, nice. I don't think I'm gonna play around double bolt. Because I think if they had a bolt, they would have bolted their own guy. So I'm just not gonna play around it. I'm gonna just warp. Get further ahead. Attack for 2. Fetch first. I don't think Field of Ruin is great. I don't even understand what it's for, really. I think Plains is okay, actually, but don't really understand Field of Ruin. I think I want the remand. Do I attack for 2? 2, 3. I guess it's sort of safe. I don't think there's a real reason to play a land. That sucks. Hope it's not a seer, but it's pretty likely to be a seer now. We could have played land to shuffle as well, you're right. I was thinking sandbagging the land for a potential Jace was better. Because Anutroll is a fine gent most of the time. I'm gonna just cycle the remand, I think. There's no Terminus in our main deck. Prometheus, like, you haven't been paying attention. I'll just bottom the remand then. No! That's so... It's unfortunate. This sucks. Can't believe we're gonna lose this one. Mainly because there was a cavern as the land. Guys, can we find Terminus that's not in our main deck? Okay, well, that's fine. Do I block 4/4 or 3/2? I guess I block 4/4 so I can use the fetch. I guess I need to. I'm really not a fan of you guys spamming Terminus when it's not in our deck. Come on! Ooh, is that good? Something good off the top. Ooh, that could be anything. Jesus. What do I have left? Man, just an embarrassment of riches now. First off, you can't play it on their turn. Alright. I guess I can save. Oh, I can As Foretold and play the Ancestral, yeah. I'm not going to attack yet, because I think we can set up lethal. that messed up, but I don't think he has anything. Oh, I'm out? Oh, that's awkward. Thought I had another insertion left. Didn't realize I had blown through all of them. It's okay. Guess that normally. Okay, nice. I don't even know what I clicked on anymore. I'm just... Things are happening. Alright. I'm gonna side this card out. This card seems not very good. Terminus is for losers? Oh. Still learning this deck. But there are some things I don't like about it. But it's clearly doing a very powerful thing if the lands line up correctly. Jace is actually kind of bad versus deck, I think. I'll even one. And I think Terminus is pretty good versus deck. I think Remand is not great. And looks fine besides that. No, thanks to all of y'all hanging out on this Thursday. It seems like a keep. Nah, I like Exhaustion. Jarvis #1. That's a nice username. Yo, thanks for the follow, Jarvis #1. I don't know why there's Terminus in our sideboard, period. That's totally annoying, I guess. I'm sorry. Honorog, please back off. Unban him, please. Please. I'm gonna bottom. I don't think I want that right now. What's going on here? I have no idea. Definitely don't want that. I'm just gonna fetch up the planes. Oh, actually, should I fear Budman? I think I will. I don't think it costs me much to play around it. I'm not gonna cast anything. Oh, I guess that makes sense, actually. Am I gonna get Smashed here? Or blood braided. Come on, Chalice. Yes! Yes! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that extreme justice! Did you see that? Thanks for the follow, Dougie972. Did you see that extreme justice? Oh man, that was just so good. Not gonna use it. The question is, what am I gonna do this turn? I think I'm gonna Jace Fate Seal my opponent, actually. Now I'm gonna get Prairie Stream. It seems like they should have done that in the other order. No, you can keep that. God, Rosemary, you're just making it happen. That's pretty good too. What am I supposed to do here now? Brainstorm for a land? That's unfortunate. None of those are lands. Ooh, Snapped Opt? That's kind of nice, actually. Yeah. Yeah, this way we can keep the Cryptic. Graveyard. Why? Top. It's very lucky to hit Terminus here. Woo! Woo! Should I play another League with that deck? Okay. Things I like about the deck are... How would you all fix this deck? I think there are issues with it. I'm not opening all of the chests. I open one every time someone donates or subs. But I'm not going to just crack chests. Goddamn trolls. Not going to crack chests for no reason. Well, I'm definitely not. Alright, I'll open a chest for you, Ved. Ooh, sell a chest for you? Instead of opening? Kind of like that, actually. I'll sell a chest for you, Ved. This is for Vedex. For Vedex. I'm gonna play one more league with Blue Moon, actually, because I think that deck might be good. Like just pure Blue Moon with Thing in the Ice. So let's give that a go. Let me add it to the thingamabob. Where did I put it? Modern. What's today? Blue Moon with Shoal, yes. I think Tamio sounds worse than Jace for the most part. Aknox. Pragmatic Hippie. A mulligan. Alright, I'll keep this one. Nope. So I don't want to shuffle the op back to my deck. No, I don't. But I also don't want to take 1,000 damage from my thing. There's 2 entrancing melodies in the sideboard for Tarmogoyf. Raging Ravine. Alright, the classic enemy. Okay, well, I don't know Samwise Kim. I did not know Samwise Kimchi until somewhat recently. Samwise GG was an account made by fraternity brothers at Dartmouth. Ah, this sucks. And yes, Lord of the Rings. Samwise Gamgee is one of the hobbits. I did not take her name. My account was made way before that one was. Oh, Snapcaster went? That's interesting. So now I would want to redraw the thing. Whatever. They're gonna jam their Liliana. I'm gonna remand. Hope to draw Blood Moon. Alright, well, I'm gonna remand that. Just gonna slam Jace. I think I just puzzle on them, I think, and bottom the land. Bolt is also a nice draw because it means they can tab up for compound and I don't care. Alright. I don't think I show this. I think that's maniacal. I mean, they're probably going to take Bolt, but I can just bounce the Confidant and I guess I can opt first. I think I'm going to Serum looking for a Bolt. Okay, well. That's a thing. Nah, I think just returning that is better. I'm gonna leave that and just moon them this turn, and then they're pretty done goofed. Um, they didn't have Bolt before. I'm gonna just play the thing now, because I think it'll kill them. Okay, well, this is a matchup where these are good. I think I might just cut out Remand. It's kind of good. Electro is kind of mediocre, I think. Is Bolt good? Bolt's good. I might take out Shoal, actually. Take out 2 Shoals. Tries is better versus John videos. Well, it's good for Zabzan because it kills Thingamabob. The Lingering Souls. I got 1 Remand. I think Shoal is just atrocious in the matchup. This hand looks pretty reasonable to me. We got our free one last game. That was like a free win. I think I'm just gonna... We have Lightning Bolt, I think. In case if they play Confidant. Okay. I want to draw land, so I'm not going to crack it. I can disguise the fact that I drew that. Nice mountain. I'm going to play Visions now. They're going to K Commandery. I'm going to discard that one. Just going to bottom both, I think. I think Jeskai Moon sounds very bad. I'm just gonna remand the Inquisition. Ghostly Prison? Yeah, I think they just drew the Bloodbraid. Otherwise, this game doesn't really make a lot of sense. I'm gonna just take some damage and leave up Cryptic. Actually, maybe I'll just bolt. Yeah, I'll just bolt. This gives them a window to Liliana, but it's fine. I could have played all of the cards that cost 3 or less. I think that's just sort of maniacal. I'll opt. We still have remands in our deck. Don't think I want that one. Oof. Well, that would be good. If I had another red source. Well, I was afraid of Liliana. Then I realized that the sequencing didn't make any sense halfway in. It's going to be a big ooze. I guess I should just see how many creatures in the graveyard. 1, 2, so I'll be a 4/4. I think I just have to tap draw on their turn. I'm getting punished for not fetching a second red source. Yep, nice discarded mountain. I agree. Blood Moon's not even good anymore. So I think what's going to happen is my opponent is going to double activate the ooze. And then I'm going to bolt it. All right. So now I do that. And then I discard Pia to Liliana. Then I'm going to play Jace and hope to brainstorm into another bolt. That's the plan anyways. Why not work? Probably won't work actually, but so they're not going to activate Liliana this turn, I think. I mean, I guess they could, but that wouldn't really make a lot of sense. I need to brainstorm into a bolt. can pack it in. Opponent will just minus on our thing in the ice. I'm gonna bring Rayman back in on the play. I'm gonna cut the electrolyzes and have in one logic knot just as another counter spell. I'm gonna try to leverage Blood Moon, assuming they don't draw a bunch of fetches. Alright, I'm gonna keep. Okay, you can take the Blood Moon, bro. I wonder if they're not even going to take the Blood Moon. Nope, they did. Alright, very well. Wish this was a shoal now, but whatever. Can't do anything about it. Do I try to kill them with their Bob? I think I might, actually. It sucks. My plan was to play Tarmogoyf, untap. This is awkward now, because I guess now I should. Oh, that's good. Just take it. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna attack. And then steal the Tarmogoyf. Why so quiet? Am I really being that quiet? Sacrifice that. You're used to Matt Murray and Brian Kelly. Sure enough. Attack Liliana and attack him. I'm just gonna leave up 2 counter spells. and I think they probably lose. I'm not happy how I play this game. We drew extraordinarily well after some mistakes. It's probably an indicator the deck is actually good if it can win after the opponent or after the pilot makes powder. Will it a beast 49? This looks like a keep. I guess I'm gonna lead on island because I don't know what I. Okay, this looks a lot like Ponza. Don't think I want that. I'm just gonna remand whatever they play. It looks like Ponza. This card is completely dead in the matchup, but that's okay. I'm just leaving up this because I think they just have so many 3-mana spells. That's fine. I'm just gonna bolt, probably. Yo, thanks for the follow. Go Lucky Go. I think I'm still. Now, do I leave up Remand? Or do I play the thing in the ice plus Bolt? This Blood Moon looks atrocious. I'll just play Thing in the Ice. I think that's correct. I'm not 100% sure it's correct, but... Okay. You got it, friend. It would be difficult to cast Storm Breath off of 4 mana, for what it's worth. Those are good. Kill the Accelerant, actually. Just gonna leave up Cryptic and try to finish the game with my 7-8. Do I even care? I don't think I do. I think I just waste 4 mana, but that's fine. No thanks. Yes. I mean, this is a race we're particularly good at. Yeah, blue-red is your favorite color combo. All right, nice. We did not get. I'm taking these out. These are atrocious. We did not get Stone Rained out because we're on the play. On the draw, it might be a little bit harder. I'm wondering if Anger is actually good. Is it actually good? Like, I'm gonna take out 2 Jaces for 2 Angers. I'm not actually sure it's good, for what it's worth. I'm gonna keep this hand though. MDF, MDF, MDF. That's a nice username. Opponent's at 5 cards, but that doesn't mean that much. Fully expect to get Stone Rained. If we have a fetch, it would be nice here, but we don't. I'm just gonna fire. I think we just bottom both. These are pretty bad. Go Lucky Go, I'm not sure. That's a lot of mana. Ooh, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna bolt his Arbor Elf. That's fine. Not that I can actually do anything about it. Am I supposed to just hold the opt for Thing in the Ice? I think I'm going to. If we drew Blood Moon here, it would be a blowout, yes. But I took them out of my deck because I think it's pretty bad in the matchup, Ben. I mean, I can't really foresee a situation where this would be good. I guess I keep that. I'm just going to keep playing basic islands because I don't really want to expose them to land destruction. Really, I just hope we get to 4 before they cast another Stone Rain. Interesting. Just gonna cycle the op. I'm just gonna snap bolt now. Oh, I should target them, actually. Yeah. Target them. Attack for a bunch. Oh, yeah, actually that would have made more sense, I suppose. Whatever. We'll keep attacking. That was a punt. This is why you have trust issues? The punt was not using my cryptic command to bounce their land that had 2 enchantments on it. No, bouncing the Finks was wrong because it was going to get bounced by the upheaval trigger anyways. Fortunately, like, kind of doesn't matter what I do because they're so dead anyways. Oh, after he recast it, sure. Yeah, we sure got our opponent real good, like... Play like garbage, get rewarded by your deck. That means the deck is good. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Keep. You can't multiply if you keep your 7. Truer words have never been spoken, Rose. Truer words have never been spoken. I don't know what I'm going to play next. Just going to leave up opt to figure out what they're actually doing. Reaping Calc's tears. That certainly happened. Don't want... I think I'm gonna jam. If it gets pathed, whatever, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm just not gonna fight over it. Get island. Always islands. It's pretty good. I want both of those. No, I did not call a judge. If he snaps path, I'm just going to remand. That's fine. Get another island. Thanks for the rampant growths. I think that looks actually good here. So. Guess I'll fetch first. If they cryptic, I can just remand so fast. And that land comes simply untapped. Nice, no punishment. Is this deck bad versus black control decks? I don't know. I mean, probably not great. Why was the fetch bad? I'll deploy a second. I don't think they'll actually have enough burn spells to burn us out, but, you know. I'm gonna shoal for one. Neutralize them. Gonna save the opt in case if I draw another thing in the ice. I just want to save the cheap cantrips for my thing in the ice. Okay, nice. That's good. That's just another layer of protection versus... I think their hand's probably garbage, if I had to guess, but... I'm going to snap Electrolyze, just to try to get a clock going. Okay. That was weird. Why did they bolt me then? I'm saving the opt actually for Disrupting Shoal now, I've decided. I think I want them all. Need to find a Jace. Then I think the game probably ends. How many burn spells have been used? A bunch. Alright. I forgot where I was for a second. I was not supposed to use that up because I knew about the Serum Visions, but... They've used 3 paths. So I think, are things safe? I don't really care about that. That's just like so minor, frankly. Well, Ben, I thought this might happen. So I'm getting sort of good value here. I didn't articulate it, but it felt a lot like they had something like that. Show me what you got now. Getting all of those rampant growths was really good for us, actually. We basically won because we got rampant growth 3 times, I feel like. What don't I like? I don't know. Our cards are kind of good. It's kind of funny. I think all of our cards are pretty good. Like, maybe I take out like 1 Jace on the draw. I don't actually know. Like, it's kind of a weird matchup, right? Like, we won because we got a slight mana advantage and they couldn't cast their spells. I don't think I want to side in P and Kieran. I barely want Jace as it is, but I think it's too good to cut. Got one of each. Yeah, I'm aware of that factor. I think people side out Force of Will too much in Legacy as well. But I'll go down to one Shoal. Take out a Moon, and I'll take out 2 Bolts. Because I don't think Bolt is actually that good. This is pretty good. But yeah, basically I think Thing of the Ice is incredibly good versus our opponent. I guess I'll bluff the Spell Snare Pierce, so they have to think about not jamming Azcanta. Because I think that's one of their better weapons in the matchup, actually. Okay. All right. You can counter this if you want. I think we want to keep that one. Just gonna leave up Remand in case if they have something like really punishing, like Geist of St. Trapped or something like that. Not cracking the fetch because of Vendilion Click. That's a pretty good draw too. I'll just fetch and play one of the Serum Visions now. I'm gonna leave both on top, like so. What could this be? Don't know. What could it be here? I guess if they have Geist plus Dispel, we're in pretty bad shape. They might just force me to shuffle as well. Yeah. That was, like, sort of reasonable. Do I get Island? Or Mountain? Probably Mountain. Do I actually want a Blood Moon? Don't think so. I think I just want to leave a Cryptic. pretty annoying they made me shuffle away the Dispel and Snap, but couldn't do anything about it. I'm gonna counter draw. If they have Dispel, I can Shoal Pitch Serum Visions. Okay, nice. That makes me think they don't have anything really good in their hand, if that happened. Do I care about that? Not really. Ugh, I'm just gonna bolt the Snap, I think. You thanks for follow Tarentu. Bolt the Snap, untap, fetch, play Blood Moon. Hope it's good. Just get some islands out of our deck. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. All right. Hope nothing bad happens to us. If they tap out for Jace, I can just Logic Knot pretty safely because they only have 2 blue sources. Yeah, more Canadians following this trade. Oh, Logic Knot for 4. 2, 3. I can pitch the up, I think. I'm gonna save up for Thing in the Ice again. Nice. I'm fine with Ambush Viper. I don't think it's actually gonna kill me. Famous last words incoming. But I still have Bolt and 2 Electrolyzes in my deck, so also my own Snapcasters. What is option response? Nope. I don't want them scrying to their good cards. I think that will actually matter this game. I have to leave up Cryptic still. I can still take 2 for a few more turns, I think, and it's okay. Okay, nice. want those. If they play Jace, I want to be able to electrolyze 1 and 1, and then snap Bolt to kill it. So I'm gonna just take 2 again. Alright, still have to do it. Click. Bolt me. Okay. Bolt me. Okay. This is sort of a precarious position to be in now. We're gonna try to turn the screws to them very quickly. As quickly as I can, anyways. Alright, well, we have a lot of islands. The problem is, like, I don't think their hand is actually good. Yeah. I think I'm going to actually just counterbalance my Snapcaster. I think I have to take risks at this point. Okay. Well, if I'm dead, I'm dead. Not going to worry about it. Pyromancer is pretty fragile. That's why I don't like it so much. I don't think there's even any reason to play this thing in the ice. It just gives away that I'm dead to my opponent. I mean, I think opponent would try to kill us no matter what, but there's no reason to just sound the flag and tell them that I'm dead. Okay. I guess I have my lighthouse online again. Bottom. Okay, nice. I think that's actually pretty good. Wonder if they're going to try to fire up their colonnade to kill us. So interestingly, note they only have 1 red source, so it's actually hard for that access to actually kill us. It's not really ideal, but okay. I'm going to Snapcaster, counter Bounce Colonnade. Is there any reason to loot? If I draw a land, I want to discard it. If I draw a spell, I want to keep it. A bunch of lands on my deck. I don't think I'm going to use it. I don't think Blood Moon overwrites the 4/4 aspect. Now I'll use this first. No thanks. I think Blood Moon is now bad, so I'm not going to bother. It's good though. Didn't really consider it, but maybe I should have. This looks like an enormous logic knot. Alright, so what I'm going to do... Shoal, I guess? I can just shoal the... bolt? Two, three, four, five, six. Oh, remand our own Dispel to draw a card. That would have been so much better. You're right. Do that. Do I want them to spend their own mana first? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't crack this fetch. I guess I want them to spend their own mana. Yo, thanks for follow Pizza HS. I can snap. What do you think? Am I supposed to just snap bounce? 3, 4, 5, 6. What if I... Oh man, I can't double bounce. I really want to just replay a land and have Logic not up too, but all right, I'm gonna do it now because if I draw Sulfur Falls, that means I can Logic Knot. All right. Oh, maybe I was supposed to just... Oh, that sort of makes sense. To just tap the sphere, bounce the sphere. This is a good point, actually. I think I messed this game up for sure. Could have... Yeah, bouncing the sphere is much better than bouncing the thing. Dang, I blew it. Definitely blew it. And this is why I don't really like Pia and Kieran Noir. Like, the games were not about that. In fact, Verdict does not actually seem that good versus me either, but that's a completely different story. I don't think I'm going to change anything. We blew that game, though. Just bouncing the sphere on the Blood Moon is much better. It would have killed that colonnade and all future colonnades. What is Crumble to Dust good against that you're not already good versus? Like, I feel like you're just saying things without thinking about them. I'm saying matchup-wise, like, you literally have Blood Moon in your deck. Crumble to Dust seems not really what you want to be doing. Get a mulligan. This is fine. Doesn't matter what I do with that. Fetch for a basic island. I want both. Some of us are here to learn things. I see. It's interesting. He picked the wrong streamer. Man, Ben, you're so brutal all the time. I think drawing in an extra Jace is actually good. Helix? Looks like a Helix. Okay. Ram Jace. I don't think I'm gonna Ram Jace there. I think I'm just gonna Ram Jace this turn though. Gonna plus on myself. He has Negate and Logic Knot. Okay, so a Detention Sphere is coming. I see. Okay. No, there's 3 Logic Knots, Ben. Like, the stock Jeskai deck has 3 Logic Knots. I just don't want him feeling like it's safe for him to jam. I don't know why everyone wants to rush and just jam the thing there. I think that's not really what you want to do. However, here, I'm going to EOT Cryptic and then Dispel. I mean, I think just bluffing is better is what Tarentu's saying. That's fine. Really wish I hadn't missed that land drop. That actually killed us, I think. What's the way I'm going to win now? The answer is to put those 2 back and just ram 2 Thing in the Ice into play. And hope to draw some instants or sorceries. Well, it sucks. This deck needs Rending Volley? Don't know if that's true. Gonna hunt for Blood Moon. It's not Blood Moon. We are getting owned by this Colonnade pretty hard. This is a situation where I think their Detention Sphere is actually hurting them if they have it in their hand, as opposed to Oblivion Ring or Banishing Light. I guess that's a good reason why Pia should be boarded in. Two, three. Alright, so I have a line. It's not great. It's fine Blood Moon here. There's no Keranos. There's so many Celestial Purges that I kind of think Keranos is not at its best anyways. So snap, Electrolyze. Hopefully hit Blood Moon. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, I can actually Serum Visions first, which increases the likelihood. Okay, dang. I think I want both. So if I play Blood Moon first, then this comes into play untapped for free. Okay. Alright. That's precisely what needed to happen to have a shot. Hilariously well is a good point. Also, I'm low on time, so I need to be careful. That's interesting. Serum Visions. Okay. Two and a half minutes, but I think I can finish all of the turns in time. Serum Visions in their hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yikes. Okay, I guess you got it. I have to cycle Remand, even though it sucks. Probably would have naturally lost anyways. Literally. I'm so low on time, Ben. I'm just doing things. Alright, so I still take 4. That's fine. What's irony? It's bad. Just have to do things. I don't have Keranos in my deck, so that would be difficult. Jeez, I would have lost this game, I think, anyways. Um, Yeah, countering the bolt was horrendous. I got super punished. It's in these situations I just super autopilot because I hate timing out. But it looks like I would have lost anyways. I don't. Yeah, I think countering the bolt was probably awful. All right. That was a tough one. That was a grinder. Unkeepable. This is fine. Leave on top. Yours is mine. This should be a simpler matchup, I think. Two mines. Oh, that's pretty good too. I want to keep one fetch for the Jace in case if I draw another untapped land instead of anything else. Cavern. Oh, that's less good for me. Not a fan of that. Not gonna lie. It makes it a lot harder. Okay. I could have cycled a Remand, but I don't think that actually accomplishes very much. I think I'm just gonna slam the Jace because it's just so bad not to, I think. And then I'm gonna bounce the Reshaper. The alternative is plussing, but I don't think that's actually very good. I think just taking the creatures off the board is better. Obviously, this sucks versus like Walking Ballista, but whatever. There's this tower. Okay. I mean, it's fine versus this, like, because I can bounce this turn, hope to draw Blood Moon. I think they should take Opt. My hand doesn't do anything besides play Opt. Come on, something good. That's fine, at least. I'm gonna just snap the visions now. Really hope I don't get smashed next turn because that's the easiest way for me to lose, I think. But I'm just hoping he replays Seer, frankly. I don't like that. Alright, I always say did not ghost quarter me. Because I wanted to draw that top card. But on the flip side, this Walking Ballista is going to be a pain in the ass. I really hope I don't lose to 4 mana ping for 1 damage every turn. That would be a terrible way to go. Just truly horrendous. Okay. Probably getting wastes here. I'm going to... No, I'm not going to attack. Forces them to pay 4 mana on their turn if they want to attack me. Snapping off every remand in existence. Alright, now I'm going to start attacking. Alright, that's fine. That was a good draw too. Am I allowed to shoal things at random? I am. Actually, didn't think about that, but that's a good use of shoal. Just start showing things at random to get counters off your thing in the ice. More wastes. Yeah, remand. Always remand. I'm just really glad my opponent's not spending 4 mana every turn putting a counter on their ballista, because I would be so dead. It's kind of unbelievable how dead I would be. I'm gonna keep attacking with my 2/1. They're almost dead to 2 attacks from a 7/8, which is kind of gas. Control for 3. The thing is coming! It's coming! The thing is coming! Okay. Don't really care about that. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't care. What's in their hand? Like Thought-Knots here and Unknowns? So I control for 6 or for 4. The thing is coming. I'm saving the Snapcaster because I think there's a situation where I might want to snap my Cryptic if I draw another island. Mize. Look, they have Tron. I swear they have Tron. All is dust. I wonder how many all is dust they play. My guess is no more than 2 is the answer. How many bolts are gone? 0. But I can't even play these things. Just say go. I can snap Remand to kill them in most scenarios, I think, because it's exactly 9 damage. Oof. Okay. If it's another Dismember, I can just Remand it. Or actually, do I even care? What's the benefit of Snap Remand that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I think I'm actually supposed to let it go. Well, it's bad if they have Warping Whale. So, nah. If they have Spirit Guide plus All is Dust, good beats. I can just Remand. Because they can't recast it anymore. Okay, nice. That was fun. I'm gonna side in some more Braids. Some PN Karens. Electrolyze is pretty terrible. What else do I take out? I don't know, like, this is weird again. How would people sideboard here? I don't know. It seems kind of weird. I want want the Pios. I want their braids. Maybe I don't want their braids and just let them have Chalice on one. It's not even that debilitating. It does kill Ballista. This card sucks. Electrolyze is garbage. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm supposed to just do this and hope it works. No one had any good input, eh? I'm gonna keep this in. I'm ready to get Karn done turn 3. I'm going to leave the Remand even though there's a chance it's dead. Like, it's just so likely that they decide to go get Urza's Mine instead of Cavern of Souls. Man, shows what I know. I think I might just have to cycle a Remand on this cavern creature. Yep, just gonna cycle a Remand. It's not the ideal use, really, but, you know. Did my chat die? That'd be funny, I suppose. Don't think it did. What did I do? I bottom topped. Oh, no thanks anymore. I guess if there's a very specific set of things that they do that I might want to remand, so I'm gonna maybe I should have just played the Steam Vents and avoided shuffling all those bad cards back into my deck, but this game seems hopeless. I guess I'll opt. No. You just played against Rich? You attacked his entire combo? Wow, you are a lucky little boy. I think I've mostly lost. Alright. That was great. Urza's Blueprints plus Paradox Engine. That is hilarious, actually. That's a weird format for you. Don't want a Braid on the play to kill his maps? Probably not. Probably just submit and hope that doesn't happen again. Keep. Always island. think I want the thing, but not the Jace. What did I do? Bottom, top. Alright, so I want to avoid playing a fetch to shuffle the Jace back in because I don't really want to draw it again for a while. Might just get Karned on turn 3, which would suck. Alright, it's fine. Blood Moon? I guess that's fine. Do you think they have Cavern again? Jeez, they always have Cavern. So annoying. I think I still burn it because it takes a counter off the thing in the ice too. I'm just gonna brainstorm. I need gas. Suppose I should have hidden Cryptic actually, now that I think about it. Oh well. Win some, lose some. That's a good sign. It's a good sign, y'all. Just gonna brainstorm. So the plan is that I can basically flip if I need to on their turn by casting Opt and showing my own Opt. We'll see if I need to do that. Obviously, I'd prefer not to do it, but we're getting very close to the point where so I can Opt, show Opt. Maybe I do actually. Put some behind by a lot of tempo. I'm not going to. I think the Cryptic is too valuable. I guess. Actually. Nah. Alright. I think this is actually correct. The reason being, if I just find Jace anything, I can just attack for 14. So I can snap, remand. Do I want the Pia? I guess I can just leave it on top. Or I can snap 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I want to play around Always Does, so I'll just attack for 7. I think flipping a second thing in the ice is probably lethal most of the time. Considering they're at 13. And this way we're protected against thing in the ice. Or Always Dust, rather. I mean, that one I'm going to remand. Nice thing is the cast trigger happens first. So they can't even Warping Wail it again. Now they can play like one blocker, but I have lethal. Thing in the Ice is pretty strong, I think, actually. Okay. Just gonna bounce. Apparently I can't. Oh well. I think we're still pretty far ahead. Does that lock it up? It might. I guess I can just brainstorm and look for a Blood Moon. One other thing in the ice. I think again I can flip it again on my turn. I hope my opponent like tries a Ratchet Bomb or something dumb like that. It doesn't work like that anymore. I've seen this happen so many times. Oh man. Every time I see that, it just makes me laugh. I don't know. Probably makes me a terrible person, frankly, but I don't care. Just doing this to remove a counter from my thing, the ice. I don't know. I do laugh every time, but it's probably right for them to have both in their deck because map is just so powerful and Chalice is reasonable versus me. Do you think if I remand it, he'll cast it again? Probably not. I'm gonna go with probably, though. Alright, well, I think we've killed them. I know. I can also shoal my own opt. Trust me, I'm all over this. I'm all over this, buddy. Don't worry your pretty little head. Sort of like this. Hell, I can even just do it for 0. I should have played my land first. Oh man, we have another match with this deck? Good grief. The games take forever. I can use the bathroom really fast. Jarvis Sass indeed. Alright, let's play a match. Hopefully we win this one. That'd be a nice cap off to this league. Yo, thanks for the follow. Machi Zodiac, I guess is actually probably how it's pronounced. Jund, probably. That's a good draw. Gonna leave the Rayman on top, I think. Depending on the 2 they play, I may or may not show it, but depends. I'm also excited to see if it's just like not Jund, actually. It's Jund. Swamp or Chalk? Swamp. I think I am going to shoal still. The reason to do so is I want to leave up Remand next turn. My record is 3-1. I don't know why it doesn't show up. DJ Jedi Jeff. Dang, everyone just plays around Blood Moon blind. Alright. Gotta remand that. So that's gone downhill. Alright, we're gonna take a risk. they have Liliana, it's pretty bad, but if it's just Tarmogoyf, it's fine. For some definition of fine. That's fine. This is less fine. Alright, now they can cast every spell in their deck. Which means I kind of don't even want to cast this Blood Moon anymore because it's actually going to hurt me more. Obviously, this could play poorly, but I think I have to just take some risks now. It's pretty bad. Jeez, what a massacre. Alright. The only upside to all of this is that my opponent cannot activate their Raging Ravine. That's pretty much the only upside. There's already an Answer in the graveyard. Right. Want that one. Now it's going to be a long uphill battle. Basically need to bounce that and hope nothing bad happens to me. So they're returning Confidant. That's fine. I guess I can opt first. See what I find. No thanks. This is going much better than I thought it would. Yes. I'd like to redirect. Return that. Touch a mountain. Kill that. Machi Zodiac, probably. But I don't want to promise things that may or may not be true until later determined. See, so Tarmogoyf, that's fine. All right. But we're not really cutting it anymore. But we might need it later. I'm going to hold the landed discard to Liliana. I think I'm just going to bounce it. So I left a moon on top. Left 2 moons on top, so I'm just going to ascribe one to the bottom. Maybe... How am I going to get out of this one? Alright, well, I think I have to do this. It's not great, since they're going to recast it. But I basically think I need to use Jace to draw a bunch of cards and hope it's good enough. Oh, this ended poorly. That's not great, but it's something at least. They would have to draw so poorly for me to win. Well, I don't think it's possible anymore. He typed banned Jace please, even though it's fairly likely our opponent has Bloodbraid in their deck. It's not going great. Have to use this to fog next turn, I think, pretty much, to have a shot. Yeah, this is going bad. Ballspy was supposed to leave that land in hand, actually. It's not going great. Really is not going great. Okay, I've gotten Guild. Alright, let's take these shoals out. Put in that, put in that, put in these two. I'll side out one Electrolyze. I think Blood Moon's still valuable even if they know about it. Keep them honest. Last match. Not like this is what I'm really thinking. Not like this. Okay. I will not mulligan this hand. And I believe it would be a mistake to mulligan this hand. Opponent mulliganed. That's good for us. Do I want the island? Probably do. We'll remand anything. Interesting. Oh, I was supposed to play Opt. Whoops. Then this turn I could have Snapcastered the Opt. I'll just keep that. I think that's just so good in this scenario that bottoming it would be a giant mistake. Oh, close one. Two very lopsided games so far. I'm gonna side out one Bloodmoon on the draw for the Electrolyze. Yeah, I keep. Yeah, I can just fetch for blue-red and have basically what I need. I think I'm just gonna jam. Okay. I guess I'll just leave up Snap Bolt. If they don't do anything next turn, I can play P and Kieran Noir. I guess they take P and Kieran Noir, which sucks. I don't do anything then. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna snap Serum Visions. I actually should have scried the bolt away the first time, I think, but... What is this? Oh, that makes sense. I think I'm just going to... Actually, if they want to take my snap, that's fine. I think the Entrancing Melody is more valuable than just firing off the snap for just a bolt. It does not strike me as very good. Okay, well. Those are reasonable. Actually, is Bloodmoon even good? I guess it is. Since I can operate and they can't. Okay. Nice. Alright. Well, that was a very awkward 4-1 where I didn't even come close to playing optimally, but I think that proves the deck is actually pretty strong. Man, it's almost been 4 hours. I don't think I'm going to start another league right now. JW Holla, I would feel comfortable signing Punishing Fire, Crop Rotation, or something somewhere like that. Sup, Mark? Good to see you in chat. I assume you just showed up. I think I'm about to power it down for now. I'm gonna see who else is streaming. It just takes so much out of me. Would I sign Tabernacles? If someone really insisted on it, I would. I would not, like, seek it out. You've been here for 12 hours? Huh. Wow, Mark. Didn't realize that. You've been watching me for 12 hours? But I haven't even been streaming for 12 hours. Yo, thanks for follow ZBY Sec Magic. I'm going to take off. Let's see. And we're going to raid a friend. You're a pathological liar. Alright. Thanks for watching.